ATL.GA Faithful, my people. I'm the Douglas Carter back on the scene doing my thing, and I just want to say I appreciate you and the work that you do. I know it's been a second, but I had to drop something before the draft. Draft night is here. What will the Atlanta Falcons do? We all know we need a pass rusher. I haven't really dropped anything in a second because a lot of people kind of talking about the same thing. I just wanted to touch on a couple things real quick before we get this video started. Atlanta Hawks, disappointing loss. I guess Ricochet's not quite ready yet. And, they fired Landry Fields as their GM. Are we going to get, the guy that's in there right now, worked under Travis Slink at Golden State? Is he going to finally get another legit number 2 superstar to run with Trey? We'll see on that. Atlanta Braves kind of getting things rolling, stringing together a couple wins. So that's good to see. It was just a matter of time for that. I have an Atlanta United update. I'll throw it in the video. Not too sure what's going on with them. The Falcons pretty much visited the whole, Georgia Bulldogs team. But the things that I wanted to get to was I'll do a recap of the 30 people that we had our official visits with, so we can kind of watch that. Or you guys can check this out while we wait for the actual draft. On that, I'm going to try to pop in on everybody's live that allows me to give my opinions. I was thinking about going to the draft party tonight at Mercedes-Benz. It's still undecided, but I don't think I'm going to, but I might. You never know. Anyway, so I'll be on the lookout for everybody tonight when the draft gets underway. So I'll do a recap right now of the 30 people that we had our official visits with. And then later in the video, there's a couple contests. There's one, you can try to guess the first top 10 picks to win some prizes, and I'll throw like the link or the information in on that. And then there's another challenge to see if you can predict the Atlanta Falcons schedule. I'll throw that in the video as well. And I'll try to throw in my last mock right before the draft. So let's just start real quick with the 30 people that we actually had in for an official visit. Safety Jonas Sanker and Nick Emenwari. Of course, we also saw Malachi Starks, wide receiver Isaiah Bond, Konade Mumpfield from Pittsburgh, not too sure on him. Andrew Armstrong from Arkansas, seems like a pretty good late round prospect right there for a wide receiver. Defensive line, Omar Norman Lott from Tennessee, TJ Sanders, Terrion Ingram Dawkins from UGA, James Pierce Jr., edges, we saw Shamar Stewart, Q Robinson out of Alabama, Kyle Kennard out of South Carolina, linebacker Chandler Martin from Memphis, not too sure on him, Barrett Carter from Clemson, and Jalen McLeod from Auburn, not too sure about him. Cornerback Will Johnson, Maxwell Hairston, BJ Adams from UCF, Corey Thornton from Louisville, Carlin Vigers, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, Louisiana Monroe. Let's see, offensive line, Charles Grant from William & Mary, Xavier Truss from UGA, Dylan Fairchild from UGA as well, I believe, Jordan Williams, Georgia Tech, and Willie Lampkin. So other people we brought in, running back Jarquez Hunter from Auburn, tight end Thomas Fadone II from Nebraska, linebacker Nick Martin from Oklahoma State, safety Jordan Hancock from Ohio State, and safety Sheldon Arnold from Central Florida. So I just wanted to throw those names out there real quick. Don't be surprised if the Falcons take one of them in the later rounds. And yeah, like I mentioned before, we saw Jalen Walker and Michael Williams, Malachi Starks, I'm sure Smal Munden Jr., the linebacker out of UGA, and the whole squad over there at Georgia's Pro Day. Now, I'll go ahead and put some stuff up here. We'll look into these contests, and I'll throw up the mock draft. I appreciate all y'all, and let's go ahead and get to that. So it's real simple. All you got to do to enter these contests is download the Atlanta Falcons app. If you don't have it already, I suggest getting that. And then the first contest is trying to guess the picks. There's my guesses right there. Cam Ward 1, Abdul Carter 2, Travis Hunter 3, Tyler Warren 4, Ahmad Mambo, Ashton Genty, Mason Graham, Jalen Walker, Shador Sanders, Michael Williams, and then the Atlanta Falcons taking Mike Green. Next contest we got predicting our schedule. I say we open up the season against the Aints, then we go to Minnesota, then we go to Indy, then the Kitty Cats come here, then the Dolphins come here, we go down to Tampa, then Seattle comes back and we get some revenge, then we go to the Jets, then we play Buffalo in our stadium, and then we get our bye, then we go to New England, then the Rams come here, then we go to the Kitty Cats, then the Yucks come here, then we go to Arizona, San Francisco, then we stomp the Commanders at home, and then we finish by beating the Aints at their house. Also wanted to recap on who we signed so far. Jamal Agnew, a speedy wide receiver return man addition. Divine Diablo, linebacker. Leonard Floyd, get us some more sacks. Mike Ford, we brought him back. Defensive line, Morgan Fox. Felipe Franks as a utility, familiar face. Jordan Fuller, safety. And Keith Taylor, cornerback. Last but not least, my final mock draft of the season. Just some context. I tried to do one before this, and every edge rusher that we wanted was gone. And I do have a sneaky suspicion that the Aints might take Mike Green. They did in the previous mock that I looked at. Michael Williams was gone. Jalen Walker was gone. Shamar Stewart was gone. And I went with Will Johnson in that particular one. But the next one I did, Mike Green was there. I took him. Maxwell Hairston, cornerback, second round, took him. Ty Hamilton, defensive line, Ohio State, grabbed him. Willie Lampkin, offensive lineman that I really like. And then Dante Trader Jr., safety out of Maryland that I like as well. And that's how I rounded out this final mock draft. Hopefully the Falcons don't disappoint us this year and we get that edge rusher that we've been so desperately asking for. Somebody send something to Terry F. Baby and get him to make the right choice. If we can trade back and get some more picks, I'm all for it. Maybe get a Donovan Ezaraku or a Jared Ivey or a Jack Sawyer. I just want to end this video like I end all my videos. Thank God works. And remember, how you forgive is the measure of how you will be forgiven. I hope everybody has a blessed rest of your day or night. ATL, let's hunt.